with this cultural change, do you think Mazi Smith is going to make the team?
No, I'm gonna say this. I was pulling for Mozzie. For those who've been watching the show, I was one that was pulling for him. Um, in hopes that a new coach and regime would help him. Him slimming down a little bit would help him. But from what the coach has said, and I watched the interview of the defensive coordinator, he was getting asked by several players and what they thought, and he was giving players props, and then I appreciate his honesty. So he, giving the linebackers props, like, man, they are flying. Sam Ball, I think his name is. What's his name?
Yeah, it's something like that. Sandbar, something like that.
Jack.
Jack, yeah.
Um,
Jack been flying, I think.
Jack and then Murray have been all over the place. And he's like, I enjoy that. I like that. And then they asked him, well, what you think about Mozzie? He said, well, Mozzie's still trying to catch on to. When he said that, I said, okay, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know, man. This your third year, whatever, and you're still trying to adapt into the NFL. It just ain't gonna happen, man. And you got other D tackles who've been playing their tail off. No names.
That rookie D tackle is outshining him.
They said he's a monster.
That's a big joker there. That bit Samoan.
It's
But
another guy too. They
yeah.
said he been
Oh
among the.
yeah. And he's
They said he
slim.
don't. Yeah,
He's
he's
slim.
slim. They said he don't even talk to nobody.
Mm-mm.
They said he don't say nothing.
He just put in work.
Yeah, they don't know how he sound. He wore an advisor. They don't even know how he look half the time.
Yeah, he gives them the David Irvin vibes. Not the off the
David
field
Irvin.
stuff, but you
They
remember
had to
David
make sure he
Irvin?
was on the roster. David Irvin
Now
was a monster, man.
monster.
You talking about
If
wasted talent?
talent
Wasted. Because when he had his head on, he played
monster.
difference maker.
He
And
was
I
a
used to
monster.
look at him like, man, this dude like 6'6", and he like
6'8".
260, and he just
Getting
coming up
work
the
done.
middle, just
Getting work
working.
done.
I said, jeez. And he reminds me a lot of that. When I seen some clips of him, I'm like, God, dog. He put so much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And two of them trying to keep him out. And then they was like, man, they have to make sure Buddy on the roster. Like, man, we didn't draft Buddy. Where you coming from?
Nah, he was undrafted, man. For 3 years, Mazi has been getting pushed back.
A lot of things have been going on with Mazi, man.
I mean,
He get pushed back, or he gets caught
it's
up in the wash.
it's just a constant, man. I mean, at this point, man, you got to show some type of physicality, man. And we just talked about this, and we don't need this to happen. But for him, he needs to start a fight or something. Show some type of physicality. Show some type of fight. Start a fight, man. Get thrown out. You ain't doing nothing else right now. Show some type of fight. Some grit.
I don't know, man. It's just one of those
You
things.
gain
Like,
weight, you got pushed back. You drop the weight, you getting pushed back.
it's just he
You say
hasn't
you
found,
like to fight.
he hasn't found his niche, and so he hasn't found the way that he can be effective.
His niche is finna be an 8 to 5.
He finna get out, but he hasn't found his niche on how to be effective in his skill and what he can do. And the guys who can do that, they play. If you can find your niche, whether it's speed, whether it's strength, whether it's technique, whatever your niche is, you have to find it, and you need to find it fast so the coaches can believe in you and be like, okay, I see the potential.
Because what's working against him, this coaching staff didn't draft him. So they have no loyalty to you. And this is your contract year too.
He ain't getting no contract. He ain't like that up. Unless Mazi go out there and get 10 plus sacks, he ain't getting no contract.
And for you to be use a first round pick.
And I don't think he's gonna get much game time.
Mm-mm.
It's too many guys in front of him. So I don't think he's gonna get, especially the no names was showing up. Like, I just don't think he's gonna get the game reps. Last year he was playing a good amount of reps, and this year I just don't think he's gonna get that.
And then I just, for the life of me, and we talked about this at great lengths. How do you the last one off the ball, and
That's
you're
his
a one technique,
that's his biggest problem.
you're a 1 in 3 technique, and you're the last one off the ball?
He can't get off the ball. For those who don't know what we're talking about, when you're playing in the trenches, when you're playing offensive defensive line, the guy who generally has the advantage is the guy who can get off the ball faster.
Yeah.
And so you're going to have the advantage. And if he's a defensive lineman, he playing 1 tech, 3 tech, and he can't get up off the ball before that lineman gets his hands up in here, you're done. You're just along for the ride. If you can't get up before that lineman can get both his hands on you, you are done.
You cooked. They sitting up. By the time he raised up, they're waiting on him. The linemen are waiting on him.
I wouldn't even rush. I'll jump into a spot. I wouldn't even rush. I'll jump right into a spot. Man, if I'm playing defensive lineman and they say hut and I raise up and that lineman in front of me with his hands up, I am now a spy. Man, we just turned into a 3-4 because I'm a linebacker. I ain't finna run up in there and get choke slam. All kind of hemmed up. That big old 320-pound lineman got you all up in the neck, man.
And we got some dogs on, and the guard spot and the center spot, so they just waiting just to maul you.
Man, that lineman, man, Cooper BB or Tyler Smith, and them catch you getting up late, man.
And all y'all waiting on this
choke slam. You're gonna be sitting there with your hands on your hip like this. You're gonna be hurt.
And anybody that's played football, you know somebody got hemmed up when their chin strap, up here by your nose.
Man, hemmed. And that goes for everything. That goes for receiver. That goes for everything. I've seen receivers
up here.
I've seen receivers get tossed up, can't get off the line.
Yeah.
If you're a receiver, do not line up with your hands crossed in front of you, because a good DB is going to choke you out.
Facts. You thinking that's cool doing all this?
Because your legs will not go until your hands come down. So if your hands are up like this, until your hands drop, your legs ain't gonna go. You're just gonna get choked out. And that's what the coach is gonna teach. When I played corner, my coach taught me that if you catch somebody's hands like that, you bum rush them and you manhandle him. You toss him up because he can't defend himself, nothing like this. And then by the time he do get his hands out, play dead because he trying to wrestle me off of him. I done did my job. He didn't run a route.